You have heard the rumors online, and the rumors are mostly true. Today, December 10th, will be my last day hosting the comment section and working for the Daily Wire. It is not true that I am being forced out. It was my own choice to leave. And believe me, this is bittersweet. I have had the most unbelievable 3 years helping to craft the show, building this community, and telling stories and sharing the truth every day. Through the comment section, you all have made me braver, more articulate, more thoughtful, more hopeful than I could have ever imagined. And I'm grateful that we spent this time together. And I'm grateful that the Daily Wire gave us a platform to grow this community. But at this point in my life, I am ready to take on a new direction, both personally and professionally. This means new challenges and new endeavors, which I will share with you soon. As for this show, the comment section will continue with the Daily Wire. My producer, Reagan, is taking over as host of the comment section, and I wish her and the Daily Wire all the best. We have had 3 great years, and I am proud of what we've accomplished together. Leaving the show and the platforms that we've built is hard, but I'm very excited for what's to come. Knowing that we have brought so many people together in laughter over these last 3 years means the world to me. I appreciate all of you, so let's chat again soon. But in the meantime, go touch some grass.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Five Pines Podcast. I'm your host, Jamie A.B. So today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. All right, we're going to be talking about Brett Cooper, the Daily Wire, this Reagan situation, and all of the tea that's going on. I love talking about pop culture, politics, and social issues, and I love seeing it from a conservative perspective, left-leaning perspective. So it was so refreshing to have someone like Brett Cooper in the space, okay? Especially because she was Gen Z, I believe, and it was just so nice to have and see because in Canada, we have women who are Brett's age that cannot tell you the definition of a woman. So yes, it is very refreshing to see someone like Brett Cooper, all right? And I watched Brett Cooper on The Daily, okay? I watched her. She was part of my daily rotation, all right? Now, I am going to tell you why I stopped watching her, and it was Reagan, all right? Because I'm going to let you guys know why. Because I am somebody who does videos, right? I would like to think that I'm relatively the same in real life as I am in my videos, but obviously I turn on a switch for when I'm in front of the camera because I'm going to be giving and speaking my best, right? And then I seen Reagan perform and I was like, oh, how inauthentic is Brett? Because I never really thought that she was going to take over in the very beginning. I was like, ooh, how inauthentic is Brett that this woman who is the producer, I had no idea they were friends, comes in and acts exactly like Brett. Like, how much of this is scripted and how much is actually Brett Cooper's personality? And so I kind of like backed off from watching it unless she was caught, talking about a subject that I really wanted to hear. And then I noticed that Reagan started becoming more of a regular on the show, and I showed my husband and I said, oh my God, listen to this. This woman is very, very, she sounds exactly like Brett, and it's the comment section, like, this is Brett's show. And he put it on, and he was like, oh my God, I didn't even know there was a difference between the two of them, because he's a man and he's not, like, if he's watching a video with me, he's not watching a video, he's not watching a Brett Cooper video, he's like, listening in the background. And I watched her so much every single day that he knew who she was. Anyways, even he was like, that's really weird. This girl seems to be copying Brett and her entire identity. I was like, yeah. And then after she left the Daily Wire or whatever happened, I was like, and they were best friends. She was in her wedding. And my husband's like, what? Yeah, tea. And now Brett has officially unfollowed this girl on Instagram. So what I will say is that Daily Wire is dumb for this. All right, this was not a good move. What Daily Wire should have done is given Reagan her own show, made it her own, because I don't know who they think they are, but this is not some sort of talk show. Okay, like, you guys don't have a platform where you can just interchange personalities like that. And even a lot of the times when TV shows replace somebody, it never ends up working. It's never the same. Okay, so I'm not sure why they thought they would be special in being able to replace someone like Brett Cooper, especially with one of her friends. All right, we are very loyal to Brett because people don't fall in love with the context of the content usually. They do, but then they stay for the personality. Okay. That's usually what happens, right? Like you click on a video, it's, a viral video, you click on it and then you subscribe because you like that personality. Trying to replace a personality is not going to work, especially when you replace them with someone who is looking like they're copying Brett. Now, I will give it to Reagan and Brett that when you're best friends with people, you will start to sound like them. You will have the similar mannerisms. That's just what comes from being close to people. But this is giving Uncanny Valley. We need to see Reagan and we need to see what her personality is really like on her own show. And I think if Daily Wire started with Reagan having her own show right from the beginning rather than replacing Brett, maybe a lot more people would be, loving Reagan a bit more right now and not having such a negative response to her. Most people feel so strongly about these things that they have already unfollowed the comment section and followed brettcooper because the sense of loyalty is there. We've seen Daily Wire pull some tricks. We've heard Steven Crowder say his piece about it, and it seems to look like it's true. And by golly, are they really a company that will fire you because they're not let you quit because they don't want to pay you enough while simultaneously offering your best friend your position? Is that the kind of company that people want to work for? And not only that, you have to be super pro Israel. You can't say things like Christ is king. I don't know, the Daily Wire just seems to be more and more full of shit, and it's actually depressing because they do have some good work. Like What is a Woman? Extremely good. The work that they did with Candace and Brett was amazing. And my favorite segments, I could listen to Brett and Candace talk for so long. But yeah, I definitely think that the Daily Wire made a massive mistake with this. I don't know Brett's audience. I could look it up on Social Blade, but something tells me she had a lot of female audience. And it's crazy. It's crazy when you compare the clips of the two of them. It's giving Uncanny Valley. So my suggestion for Reagan is to get your own personality because people will love it, okay? If I were you, I would quit for the rest of the year, come back, build an entirely new set, don't make it beige, and let us get to know who Reagan really is. And I cannot wait to see what brettcooper comes up with next. I truly hope that she does more, farm homemaking and farm life and all of that sort of thing, and on top of that give us her commentary. I truly can't wait to see what she comes up with, because Candace is doing really good. Candace doesn't need the Daily Wire at all. So yeah, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I want to talk about more pop culture stuff as time goes on, but this is so interesting to me and I just had to make a video because I think the Daily Wire really screwed up and made a massively horrible business decision here. And sometimes they need to be called out on it because they think that they're untouchable and all of these things. They think that they're just really always right about things, and they've gotten a lot right, but a lot wrong. And they're not so humble about it. But, something, I will say this too, something kills me about these manly men being podcasters for a living and having the women, their female coworkers, outnumber them. I'm just saying, if you're going to sit online and say that you're not a man if you're going to sit online and judge other men and tell people how to be men, you're a podcaster. Can you go work in the trades for a few years and then come back to me and then tell me, okay? Because these men literally will leave their wives and go have cigars and be like, I'm at work, babe. Why don't you take your extremely wealthy ass self and take some time off to help take care of your postpartum wives? What's bothered me about the Daily Wire is that I remember Michael Knowles saying that he didn't know how to fucking work he wouldn't know how to fix a laundry machine. He doesn't know how to run the laundry machine because that's a woman's job. You're supposed to know how to fix it, Mr. Manly Man. right then and there, I was like, are you serious, you little bitch? Like, you don't know how to fucking... And Michael Knowles is whatever, you know, he's Michael Knowles, but he's literally the white Gabe Saporta. If you know, you know. But yeah, I just literally was like, you're supposed to know how to fix it, mister. I'm going to talk about what it means to be a man for a living and not know how to run a laundry, like a washing machine. What's wrong with them? Anyways. Yeah, maybe the Daily Wire should reconsider their, like, look at their lineup. Just a bunch of 4 white men. That's really interesting, and they pull so many numbers. You guys are so lucky. Anyways, have a good one, guys, and like and subscribe and come back for more, because if there's more developing news on this extremely serious situation, I will be here talking about it, all right? Have a good one.